Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at order of operations, sometimes called PEMDAS. This is a rule that tells us which math operations to do first, so we always get the same answer. First we have the P. This stands for parentheses. We should always do the operations inside of a parentheses before any other operations. Next up we have E for exponents. Once we complete our parentheses, our next step is to compute any exponents that appear in the problem. Next, we perform all of our multiplications and divisions in order from left to right. So it doesn't matter if it's a multiplication or division that comes first. What matters is what appears first in the problem as we read it. We need to do all of our multiplication and division at the same time, moving from left to right. And then finally, we have A and S, which stand for add and subtract. Once again, we're going to do all of our addition and subtraction from left to right. So multiplication and division are at the same level, and so is addition and subtraction. Let's look at some basic examples. For our first example, let's look at 3 plus 5 times 2. The first thing I'm actually going to do is rewrite this using the color coding that I had up just a minute ago. In our list, we had parentheses, that was blue. I don't have any parentheses or blue in this problem. Next up was exponents, or red. There are no exponents here, no red coloring. Next up is multiply and divide, or green. We do have one of these, so this is the operation we should be performing first. 5 times 2 is 10, so that leaves us with 3 plus 10. And now we can do that final operation of addition, which is our orange operation. This gives us our final answer of 13. Let's look at this same problem again, and let's suppose instead of doing order of operations, that we just performed our operations from left to right. That means the first thing we would do is the first operation here, which is 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is 8, so now we have 8 times 2. And 8 times 2 gives us 16. But this right here would be wrong. This is an incorrect way to solve this. The correct answer is 13, as we saw previously. But if we just do the operations in the order that they appear, we will get the wrong answer. Let's look at one that's slightly more complicated. 2 plus parentheses 3 times 2 squared, close parentheses. Once again, I'm going to rewrite this color coding all of my operations. The first step would be parentheses, the blue, so we need to deal with this piece right here. When working with a parentheses, we still need to follow order of operations inside of that parentheses. There's not a second parentheses here, but there is an exponent. So the exponent is the operation we actually need to do first. 2 squared is 4, so this becomes 2 plus 3 times 4. We still have our parentheses since we have not done everything inside the parentheses. So we do need to finish that. There's now only one operation inside there, so we can go ahead and multiply 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So now this becomes 2 plus 12. And we can do our addition and subtraction, or orange steps. 2 plus 12 is 14, so we have our final answer. As you're doing these, write down your steps. Make sure you write them down as organized as possible. If it helps, you can use colors the way I did here, but make sure you follow that order of operations. Start with your parentheses, your exponents, multiply and divide, and then add and subtract. Following the right order keeps math predictable. Just remember, you've got this.